Hey there, watch lovers. Welcome back to Frugal Watchbox. Today, we're unboxing and checking out an affordable digital watch from Casio, the WS-1700H. I picked this one up for just $27, so ocean lovers and sports fans, listen up. This watch has a big, bold case and a tough design that looks like it could survive a shark attack. Okay, maybe not that far, but it's pretty rugged. The multi-window face and gear-like look give it a cool, techie vibe, like something a secret agent might wear, if he was also on a budget. It's not just about looks, though. This thing is packed with features. A tide graph, moon data, 10-year battery life, yep, a whole decade. And it's water-resistant up to 100 meters. That's perfect for swimming, surfing, or just splashing around while pretending you're on Baywatch. So if you're after a watch that's fun, functional, and won't break the bank, the WS-1700H might be just what you need. Let's dive into the unboxing and see what this tough little timepiece is all about.
Quick peek, unboxing and a flash.
All right, let's kick things off with the packaging. Casio keeps it classic, just a no-frills cardboard box. Nothing fancy, but hey, for a budget-friendly watch, that's exactly what we'd expect. Inside the box, you get a thank you card, a user manual, which most of us probably won't read, and a warranty card in the watch itself. No extra goodies, but no complaints either. We're here for the watch. Now let's move back to the watch and unwrap it from the plastic. This is the khaki, or sand color version. First impressions? It looks tough. Seriously tough. It's got that rugged, sporty vibe going on. The resin band has a nice texture and feels solid, like it's built for action. Classic Casio durability, too. This one's definitely built like it means business. Key features of the WS-1700H include a 10-year battery life, 100-meter water resistance, tide graph, moon data, and an amber LED backlight. And here it is, the Casio WS-1700H 5AVDF. And now the protective film on the crystal, always a satisfying moment.
Design and build.
Now for the specs. This beast comes in at 48.6 millimeters in diameter. Lug to lug is around 52.5 millimeters. Thickness is 15.2 millimeters. Lug width is 18 millimeters, and it weighs just 48 grams. Yeah, it's a big boy. Honestly, it's a bit oversized for my tiny 6.5-inch wrist. But do I care? Nope. I like this watch, and I'm wearing it anyway. It's got presence, it stands out, and that's the point. Despite the size, it's surprisingly comfy. The resin band is super lightweight, so you can wear it all day without feeling like you've strapped a dumbbell to your wrist. Plus, it's tough enough to handle sports, hiking, or whatever chaos life throws at you. There are 4 buttons in total, 2 on each side. The buttons on the right handle the search function, start/stop controls, and the top right button also activates the light. On the left, the top button serves multiple purposes, including adjust, tide, and moon functions, while the bottom button is used for mode and select. The resin case and bezel design give off a rugged, almost futuristic feel. There are 6 decorative, screw-like details on the bezel that add to its tough aesthetic. At the top of the bezel, you'll see the tide graph imprint, and just below that, the moon phase label. The rectangular resin crystal is slightly recessed and well protected by the protruding bezel on all sides. At the top of the display panel, there's the Casio logo in white and a 10-year battery imprint in green. Lower down, you'll find WR and Illuminator imprints. Just beneath the Casio logo is a rectangular tide graph bar, which shows high and low tide levels along with directional arrows. To the right of that is a mini analog-style clock with a crosshair design at the center. It's numbered from 10 to 60. Next to that are the moon and tide info bars. The moon phase bar is set against a yellow background, with a circular icon underneath that sort of looks like a watermelon slice representing the moon phase. On the far right is the tide bar, and just below that, you'll find the WR100M marking. Above the main display, there are small indicators for snooze, alarm, and hourly time signal. Beneath those, you'll see the day of the week on the left and the date and month on the right. Finally, below that is the PM or 24H indicator, followed by the main digital display, showing the hour, minutes, and seconds in large, easy-to-read digits. Flip it over, and you've got a stainless steel back. Always a good sign when it comes to durability. And here's the water resistance rating. 100 meters. Perfect for swimming, snorkeling, or even just surviving an accidental splash from your coffee. Just don't try to go scuba diving with it. This isn't a submarine. You'll also find a model number and module info back here. Handy if you ever need to Google how to set the time. The underside of the case features a black base, adding a nice bit of contrast to the overall design.
Alarm check.
All right, let's talk about the alarm. I gave a quick test, and honestly, it's pretty good. Not too loud, not too soft. Kind of like Goldilocks would say. It's just right. It should definitely wake you up, unless you sleep like a rock or wear earplugs to bed. If you're one of those deep sleepers who could sleep through a marching band, well, maybe don't rely on this alone to get you to work on time. But for the rest of us, it does the job just fine.
Water-resistant test.
Now the Casio WS-1700H is rated at 100 meters of water resistance, which means technically it can handle swimming, snorkeling, and accidental coffee spills. So, no real need to test it, right? But hey, this is the Frugal Watchbox channel, and we do things thoroughly around here. So let's dunk it. First test, good old tap water. Just ran under the faucet like I was rinsing dishes. No problem at all. Second test, a full-on sink submersion. Gave it a proper underwater moment, like it was auditioning for a role in Finding Nemo. Result? It passed with flying colors. No fog, no water inside, nothing weird. Still ticking like a champ. So yeah, this watch can definitely take a splash.
How bright is the LED backlight?
The amber backlight works pretty well. It's not mind-blowing, but it gets the job done. It's powered by two LEDs at the bottom of the panel, doing their best to light up the lower part like a couple of eager interns trying to make a good impression. You'd think with all the action happening down low, the top part of the screen would be left in the dark, right? But nope, somehow, the light makes its way up, so the whole screen ends up pretty bright. It's like the LEDs have some kind of magical power, or maybe they just know how to do their job right. Either way, it's nice and evenly lit, making it perfect for those late-night sessions when you're trying to see what's going on without blinding yourself.
Viewing angles? Surprisingly great.
The display stays clear and sharp from almost any angle, whether you're flipping it, tilting it side to side, or looking at it upside down like you're checking the time mid-yoga pose. No ghosting, no weird fade-outs. It's not like those bargain bin watches where the screen vanishes if you're not staring at it dead-on. This one's actually usable in real life.
Features and functionality.
All right, let's get into what this watch can actually do. The Casio WS-1700H isn't just a pretty face. It's packed with features that are actually useful. One of the things I really love about Casio watches is that they don't just sit there looking cool. They work hard. This one's like a Swiss Army knife for your wrist, but way more affordable. Timekeeping and world functions. You've got your basics covered. Hour, minute, second, AM/PM, date and day. The usual stuff, but done right. Switch between 12 or 24-hour format if you're feeling fancy, or if you just want to feel like you're in the military. Need to check the time in Tokyo or New York? World time and dual time modes have you covered. Moon and tide data. Here's where it gets cool. This thing tells you the moon phase and moon age for any date. You know, in case you're planning a werewolf party. And yep, there's a tide graph too. Super handy if you live near the ocean or just want to pretend you do. Stopwatch and timer. You've got a 1/100-second stopwatch that runs for almost 24 hours. Because, hey, you never know when you'll need to time a really, really long sprint. It tracks elapsed time, split time, and even first and second place. So it's basically a referee on your wrist. The countdown timer goes from 1 minute to 24 hours. You can even set it in 1 minute or 1 hour chunks. Bonus, it has auto repeat, so it nags you automatically. Alarms and signals. You get 3 multifunction alarms. 2 are one time, and 1 can snooze, just like you on Monday mornings. You can set them as daily for specific dates, monthly, or even once a month. It's like a personal assistant who never forgets anything. And yes, there's an hourly time signal in case you want your wrist to beep every hour like a loyal little reminder robot. Light and display. It's got an LED backlight with afterglow. You can set it to stay on for 1.5 or 3 seconds, just enough time to check the time without lighting up the whole room. The amber glow is kind of warm and easy on the eyes. Mood lighting Casio style. Other features. Full auto calendar that runs all the way to 2099. Unless you're a time traveler, you're probably covered. You can mute the button sounds, so no more accidental beeping in quiet rooms. Silent but functional. Accuracy? About plus or minus 30 seconds per month. That's like losing a second a day. Pretty impressive for a budget digital. One thing I really appreciate is how easy this display is to read. The digits are big, bold, and super clear, even under bright sunlight. And at night, just hit the backlight and boom, instant clarity. It's like night vision, but without the military training. What's even better is the viewing angles. You can tilt it up, down, left, or right, and it still stays sharp. No ghosting, no weird fade-outs. Whether you're glancing at it straight on or at an angle, the time stays easy to read. Casio nailed it with this display.
Pros and cons.
Now that we've covered the key features, let's break down the pros and cons of the Casio WS-1700H. Pros. Great value for money. Casio nails it again. This watch is packed with features you usually don't see at this price point. If you're on a budget but still want functionality, this one's a winner. Durable and adventure-ready. Rugged design, resin build, and 100 meters of water resistance make it ideal for outdoor use, workouts, or even accidental dishwashing incidents. Clear and easy-to-read display. Big digits, good contrast, and excellent viewing angles. No ghosting even when you tilt it up, down, or sideways. Whether it's sunny or pitch dark, you'll know what time it is. Solid backlight with options. Amber LED backlight with adjustable glow time, 1.5 or 3 seconds. Handy at night, and gives off a bit of that retro digital glow vibe. Impressive 10-year battery. One battery to rule them all for a decade. No need to open the case or visit a watch shop anytime soon. Packed with practical features. World time, dual time, tide graph, moon data, alarms, stopwatch, countdown timer, full auto calendar. Basically a multi-tool for your wrist. Comfortable for long wear. The resin strap is light but tough. Great for long days. Unless you're allergic to comfort, you'll be fine. Cons. Bulky on smaller wrists. At 48.6 millimeters, it wears big. On a 6.5-inch wrist, it's a bit of chonk. But if you love the look, who cares? Rock it anyway. The resin strap might feel too casual for some. It's comfy and practical, but if you're dressing up or want something more premium feeling, it might not match your vibe. No fancy tech, no Bluetooth, no solar charging, no step tracking. This watch won't sync with your phone or tell you to stand up. But maybe that's a good thing? Alarm is decent, but not a foghorn. Loud enough for most folks, but if you sleep like a hibernating bear, it might not get the job done.
Conclusion.
So, to wrap things up, the Casio WS-1700H is a solid, no-fuss, budget-friendly watch that punches way above its price. It's tough, it's practical, and it's got just the right mix of features without going overboard. This watch is perfect for anyone who spends time outdoors, whether you're into water sports, fishing, beach adventures, hiking, or just need a dependable daily beater. With the tide and moon data, it's especially handy for fishermen, surfers, or anyone who lives near the water. And thanks to that 100-meter water resistance, you won't have to worry about getting it wet. Even if you're just looking for a reliable, everyday watch that can take a hit and keep going, this one's got your back. Let me know in the comments. Is the WS-1700H your kind of watch? Would you rock this rugged beast on your wrist? If you found this video helpful, give it a like. It really helps the channel grow. And if you're into affordable, functional watches like this one, consider subscribing for more reviews just like this. Also, check out our channel merch if you'd like to support Frugal Watchbox. Every little bit helps keep this small channel ticking. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.